Are you living in your desire, or are you choosing your desire? Today on Awakening with Amy. Hi, welcome back. I'm Amy Valentine. I'm a certified life coach hoping to awaken within you a mindset that you can be, do, and have any desire. It's all about manifesting more of what you truly love. So today, I want to talk about desire in a little bit different way, and desire and choice and how that all fits together. So it's a really powerful message today. So, desire. What is a desire anyway? Well, a desire from a spiritual perspective, a higher perspective, is a divine urge. It's your soul, your inner being's way of speaking to you and through you. That non-physical aspect of you that's flowing to us and in us all the time speaks to us through the language of desire, and it feels like an urge to create. But what often happens is we don't choose it. We push it away. The biggest thing that gets in the way of things manifesting quickly is our doubt. Abraham Hicks always says everything is two things. It's energy, meaning it's neutral energy, and the subject is the same. The energy is the same, except from what filter, what perspective we're putting it through. Either lacking it, I don't have it, I'm desiring it, I want it, where is it? Or it's on the way. I have it, meaning I have it first in my mind, in my imagination, consciousness, right? Neville Goddard says, all states exist in consciousness, right? But what does that really mean? Well, that means that everything is available. We just don't see it. So, how do we choose what we can't see? Well, we have to allow ourselves to rise in consciousness, meaning think bigger than what we currently have or what we had in the past. And how we awaken that, there's a couple ways you can do it. But number one, change I want to I choose to have. Or change the word desire. Instead of turning a desire into desiring and wanting and trying to figure out how to manifest it, just choose to have it. Say, instead of I desire, I choose to allow it in. Whatever resonates with you, make that your affirmation, because you know the universe only ever says yes. And how it reads what we are saying yes to is what we put our focus and attention on. Whatever we're shining a light on, whether we know it or not, consciously or unconsciously, is what the universe is thinking we want more of. That's why it's so important not to fight the doubts that come in, or resist the doubts or the fears. Because if we fight or resist them or push them away, which we're all taught to do, right? Push it away, deny it, don't look at it. What does that do? It holds it in place. By fighting it, we're saying, I don't want it. And that means it's implying to the universe, by our focus and attention, that we want more of it. We're always getting a mirror image of what we're doing within our consciousness. And when we become aware of that and awaken to that, now we can take our power back. So how do we choose the desire instead of sort of longing for it or trying to make it happen or force it. Two things that are really key. Neville talks about this all the time. And number one is frequency. What he means by frequency is how often I return to the state of fulfillment, no matter what comes up in my reality, no matter what has been. It's all about challenging those counter thoughts by neutralizing it, by frequently returning to, nope, I choose fulfillment. And it really is easier to go general in the beginning before, meaning don't concentrate on that specific desire, whether it's a pile of money or a specific person, or maybe, a different job or moving to a new home. Go to the essence of the desire, because every desire, like I said, it's a divine urge to expand, for us to co-create, to learn how to create with that non-physical energy. So how frequently I return to my fulfillment, my happiness, regardless of what's going on out there. That's key, frequency. The second key is intensity. And what is meant by intensity is the inner conviction that sort of like letting the ego's voice be there, because it's going to come in, right? Letting it be there, but having an inner conviction of your higher self. That inner conviction, you're cultivating that inner knowing that I can be, do, and have anything. I don't know how it's going to come. I don't know when it's going to come, but I'm choosing it by focusing my attention and focus my light on fulfillment. And that intensity, think about it. If we would focus our light and attention on what we could be, what's in the state of becoming, the higher view, the higher desire, instead of focusing with intensity on what we don't have by complaining or, being frustrated, think about all our dreams would be coming true, and they would be coming true quickly. We'd be relaxed. We'd be easy about it, right? So frequency and intensity is not about effort. It's not about making it happen. It's about tapping in to that higher view. And that higher view is always saying, your wish is granted. You can have whatever you ask for. Just choose it over and over again. Return to that state of fulfillment. Like Neville says, live from the end. Always go to the end. And that invisible bridge of incidences will take you to that end, as long as you stay focused on fulfillment. And that's always the end. That's the happy ending. We get tripped up because we try to go get happiness or try to go get fulfillment out there. And it's always fleeting. It's always temporary. True, lasting fulfillment is going within and changing our consciousness to focus our light, our attention on what we love. Knowing, having that inner conviction, that intensity of focus that no, I can be, do, and have whatever I desire. And I'm going to shine a light on that. And when we give ourselves that gift, that is our salvation. Our salvation, A Course in Miracles says, is in our holiness. And what they mean by holiness is just that divine essence. Our prison, our pain often is in not letting go of the past, not letting go of things that hurt us, people that hurt us. It's clinging and hanging on to non-fulfillment. And that's just a learned habit. So turn away from the pain by allowing it to be there. just like a picture book, just like, we used to have, like a photo album. Turn the page if you don't want to look at that painful picture, and frequently return to your fulfillment and intensify that inner conviction that I can be, do, and have whatever I want by practicing living in the end, living from fulfillment. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking this video, sharing the video, and for being a subscriber. I truly appreciate it. Bye-bye.